Good morning, y'all. At least it's morning here. I'm going to be doing a early morning hunt like I told you guys I was going to be doing last video. But I've got a feeder over here that the pigs have been absolutely killing, and they have been here, I don't know, every day for the last month. They come quite a bit early, so that's why I wanted to get in here after daybreak. That way I can see if they're already at the feeder. Plus, there's not a lot of wind this morning, and so it is supposed to pick up out of the southeast here soon, but right now it's about 2 miles an hour. So I want to get here a little bit later, that way my scent wouldn't be lingering around as long. So anyway, got a little bit more of a walk to go, so let's go get in the stand. Well, I got up in the stand okay. The feeder hasn't gone off yet, but when I got here, there was a boar bedded down by the feeder. He was bedded right here, and I couldn't see walking in because of all this brush, but he was bedded on the other side of it. that was a crazy sequence of events, and I just had something happen that I have never happened before since I've been pig hunting. The feeder went off, and I guess there was a sow that was bedded here to my right, because it wasn't even 30 seconds after the feeder went off. She came in. She fed for a while. I actually watched her for like 6 minutes plus, hoping that she'd give me the good broadside shot in front of the feeder so I can get good camera footage for you. But the crazy thing is I've had a lot of boars coming into this feeder, at least 3 or 4. And while she was feeding, I had a pig behind me here grunting and blowing. He got my wind. My wind is right in my face. It's blowing directly behind me. And I could hear a pig back here. Hopefully you can hear it on the video. But he was grunting, snorting. I could tell he probably caught my wind. Usually when that happens, they blow out, they never come back. But for some reason, and I think it's because he could hear this other pig eating the corn under the feeder. She was just chomping away. She never even batted an eye whenever he was blowing. But he couldn't stand it. He had to come on in. So that pig was actually my decoy to be able to kill that boar, which was crazy. Like I said, I've never had one stick around. Usually they get my scent, they're gone. But because that pig was feeding under the feeder, he couldn't stand it. And it looks like he was a little, I guess he was rutting. He had some foam coming out of his mouth. And from my experience, a lot of times that means when they get females in the area that are receptive, which it looks like she was bred already, but he was foaming and came in, I guess looking for a fight or looking to, you know, do his thing. But anyway, he got it all right. He got the mega meat right in the side. So saw him run off. I didn't hear him crash, but I saw which way he went. He was leaking pretty good. So I'm gonna give him a little bit, and I may stick around here. Like I said, I've had multiple boars coming in, so I may stick around a little longer, or I may just give him a few minutes and go down and find this dude. So either way, we got a pig down, so that's a plus. Well, I decided to get on down and go look for this pig. It's about 7:35 right now. And if I decide to keep this pig, I need to go ahead and get him taken care of. It's obviously mid-August. It's gonna be really hot here soon. And so I wanna go ahead and try to locate him. And like I said, if I'm gonna keep some of them, I wanna go ahead and get them cut up. But as you can see from behind me here, there was the blind I was in. I'm not gonna go to the feeder, which is this way, because I've still got a lot of pigs coming in and I don't wanna contaminate this area. I may end up hunting here again in the next day or so. So don't wanna go and spend too much time putting scent around that feeder. I will pick up on blood where I last seen him, and we'll start the trail from there. So let's go check it out. All right, so I came in and I'm on the trail now. The feeder is right through there in that little clearing. And right now I'm about, I don't know, 60, 70 yards from it. I know by having killed enough boars here, kind of which way they go. And there's a solid trail here. That's a pig trail. I guess deer sometimes use it, but usually what I find is it's a lot of pig activity. There's a bottom down in here. All this right in here is usually flooded. So the pigs really like it, but I've got really good blood, as you guys can see. And it goes right down through here. So I'm gonna continue to follow it. And I bet you we find a pig here shortly. Well, unfortunately, this is my recovery video. I trailed that pig for quite a while, and I guess at about 80, 90 yards, the blood kind of petered out a little bit, and from there I didn't have much at all past that. So let's talk a little bit about what happened here. I always like to bring you guys successful hunts, but I also like to show you my failures. I think it's important for everybody to learn something. And like I've always said, I said it at least twice in my last video, which I'll leave up top up here. I was shooting a mega meat broadhead today. And for pigs that are 150 pounds plus, or for a mature boar, a mega meat broadhead is not ideal. And you guys are probably wondering, well, why on earth were you using it then? And sometimes I like to prove myself wrong. And that's kind of the case of today. I already had it in the quiver. I already had it knocked. That big boar came in, and I made a good hit from what I could tell on him. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a pass through. And for me, that's one of the most important things with being able to find and recover these pigs, is getting a good pass through. It leaves for a better blood trail, or BT. So I was using the Mega Meat today. I made a really good hit. Like I said, the blood, I trailed him for about 90 yards, and then it finally just kind of ran out. He looks like he went one of two ways. Most boars that run that area, they go left. This one looked like he was swinging right, which leads out into a big open field. And as you can see from the amount of sweat that I have, I'm about to die. I've been out there for, well, I shot the pig at 7:15. I got down about 7:30. It's now almost 9 o'clock. So for the last good hour and a half, I've been grid searching, looking for this pig, and I wasn't able to recover him. I figure he was probably going to be north of 150, maybe 175. So right in that threshold of what I feel is too big to be shooting with a Mega Meat. It's just not an ideal head for pigs that size. Proven once again. And I've shot a lot of pigs with them. And so that's kind of where I built my basis, on the 150-pound threshold or mature boar. I want to say I've lost a couple other big ones with it. And so therefore I just kind of know what it's capable of and what it's not. And once again, I don't think I got those last ones on camera, but this one I actually did. So point proven not to shoot a Mega Meat at those large pigs. Yeah, I could have hit it somewhere else. I could have hit it in the neck, or more quartering, or however you guys want to say. But for those of you that watch a lot of my videos, you know exactly where I shoot these things. And I hit that pig exactly where I want to. And it's where I have the best luck at recovering them. So, not sure about where he went. I'm sure he's dead somewhere. The penetration was good enough that I think he's going to expire. But unfortunately, I did not recover him, nor my arrow or broadhead. So, what can I say? I mean, it happens. It happens to all of us. It happens to me every now and then as well. So, hope you learned something today. One quick note, one thing I did have happen that I hadn't ever had happen is that boar, he was downwind of me for a little while. He was blowing. Oddly enough, I had another pig at the feet at the same time, and I think he just could not stand the fact that that pig was there and safe. And even though he sensed danger, he still came in. And that's something that's never really happened before to me. So kind of a weird experience today all around. But all in all, I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I wasn't able to recover that pig. I was really hoping to. It was a good sized boar, but not going to stop me from hunting, and hopefully you guys will see me again here soon on my next one.